Welcome to my channel. Painting can help us feel the warmth and beauty of life every day. Today, I'd like to share my creative process with you. First, I practice drawing characters, flowers, and landscapes, the most common elements in our creations. Start with a sketch. Drawing a person is easy, but the most challenging part is the hands. I usually refer to my own hands for reference. Once I have the figure, I add some plants and a small scene. For example, I may draw a window, and the light shining and creates beautiful shadows. I also add cute little objects on the windowsill. In my painting, I added a polar bear and a small figurine. I suggest spending more time on the sketch, especially the character. This increases the chances of a successful outcome. Next, I start coloring. This is my favorite part because it's relaxing. I start with the first layer. When coloring the hair, I leave the part where the light shines white. Then, I add the facial features. I use a darker skin tone to create shadows. Since the light is coming from the right, the shadows will be on the left. I draw the hair using a general method, imagining the head as a sphere. This gives the hair a sense of volume. Finally, I add folds to the clothes. After finishing the character, I move on to the window and plants. The plant I drew is called a turtleback bamboo, which is easy to care for and looks great in paintings. Outside the window, I drew a tree and a blue sky. I use a few different shades of green to blend the leaves. After the first layer of color dries, I draw the shape of the leaves using irregular dots. The little figurine I drew is a cute dinosaur, which I like and often include in my paintings. Finally, I outline the branches and plants. When outlining, I break the lines to create a more dynamic composition. That's it! Do you like my painting? Actually, creating a simple artwork is not difficult. Just combine the elements you like in a reasonable way. Thank you for watching, and if you're interested in painting and art, please Please follow me.